Hi, welcome to Talk About the Passion. Today we're talking about the band Swiz. The year 2025 is a great year for fans of the band Swiz. The first thing, this book just came out. I just got this a few days ago, and this is just sort of an amazing, I've read about a third of it, oral history on the band with some great pictures and just insights about the band that a lot of stuff I never knew about. I kind of got into them sort of late to the game. I was sort of out of hardcore for a long period of time in the late 80s, early 90s, just going to shows I probably shouldn't have been going to. Well, we don't have to get into that little era of my life. Um, but yeah, so I missed the boat on Swiz, and I met a group of friends in the early '90s. I had formed a band with these guys, and one of the guys in that group of friends was a guy named John, who I'm still probably one of my best friends. Got me into Swiz and a lot of these bands that I didn't know about, like Shudder to Think, Swiz, Soulside, American Standard, Vision, just this whole era of hardcore that I kind of missed. I kind of got out of it when it just was getting a little too like tough guy stuff, and I didn't know that this whole world of sort of just hardcore done by smart guys. Not that all that thuggy stuff is dumb. I mean, most of it is, but yeah, this was just done by people that just the aesthetic of a lot of these bands and the look and the just the way they presented themselves, and the music was just interesting. Um, but yeah, Swiz was one of those bands, and this book, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Like I didn't realize, and I've always tried to think of sort of where some of the guitar sound comes from in Swiz, and Jason Farrell talks in this book about being into Metallica, Faith, Embrace, Minor Threat, and talks about the holy trinity of Hampton, Hetfield, and Baker. And that's pretty. It just makes sense now that I've read that. Um, and then also just I'm at the point in this book where the band is just sort of starting, and it's funny when you think of old punk rock and hardcore flyers that you see throughout the years, just for famous shows that legendary Minor Threat shows, or some of like the shows here in Boston, or the Black Flag, some of those crazy flyers that you would see. Um, it was cool. Well, it was interesting to find out that the flyer that I always loved, that was this Swiz flyer that I'm sure I'll put on the screen here, with Gene Simmons' face on it, ended up being sort of one of their worst shows ever. Um, so that was interesting to learn, because I would always see that flyer and think that must have been an amazing show, and apparently it wasn't. So the other thing that happened, I haven't read this whole book. Like I said, I just got it last week and just started reading it a couple days ago. And but also, this thing showed up today from Discord Records, who I seem to get like a lot of mail from these guys throughout the year, especially because they keep. I haven't opened this yet at all. I didn't like open this earlier and then come home and retape it for dramatic effect. We're gonna look at this together. We're gonna experience this together. But as far as Discord, they've been reissuing a lot of records. Lungfish, Fugazi, and a lot of those I've just been filling in with these new versions. A lot of times they're colored vinyl and that kind of thing, which is always exciting. And Discord. Why wouldn't you want to give money to Discord Records, right? Yeah. I've been doing it for over 40 years now. So yeah, look at this. Get that later. Hey Mike, can you get that? I like how you can see the reflection of this Black Sabbath 666 folder in front of the poster, in front of the scary Swiz logo. Um, So the other thing about this box set, for years, friends and John and I have, probably would go on, streaming services like once a week and just search Swiz or Kingface and see, nope, still not up. Every once in a while you'd always end up at Swiz Beats, but some of these with two Z's, but some of these search engines or streaming services got smart and they would send you to Dag Nasty or Red Hair. Um, yeah. Oh, so the point of that was this stuff is now on streaming, which is pretty exciting. And the last few weeks, leading up to getting this box set, knowing it was shipping and that kind of thing. When it showed up on streaming, I've been listening to I made a playlist. Well, I just put all of their stuff on one playlist, and sort of had it on shuffle, which is fine, but it also ruins the magic of the sequencing on this record. Hell Yes, I Cheated, which is kind of crucial to listen to this record. Because, if you're familiar with this record, which is an amazing record, obviously, um, all the songs kind of flow together, or just, work together. Very good. So that's that. Let's put that away and look at the new thing. So, yeah, here we go. This has 3 records and a book. The first is the red one, which when I first saw this, I was thinking, why did they change the cover of this, and then realized that this is just it's the same picture on the red and black one. Yeah, and these are done sort of exactly like the you get the cool lyric sheet. And this one, for some reason, at one point in my life, I sold my copy of this. I don't know why I would do that. It must have really come under some rough times there. And yeah, and these aren't on like colored vinyl or anything, which is fine. I just want the music. I mean, it is nice to see that stuff sometimes, but I think for this band, it's not necessary. Let's watch me try to put this back in, because I stupidly put this thing in first. Rookie mistake with this kind of stuff. And then we have this record that we were just looking at, Hell Yes, I Cheated. Yeah. Same deal. Pretty much just what's in the original. Same sheet, lyric sheet. And yeah. And the best thing about this band, well, not the best thing, is like 35 best things about this band. What was just the packaging and how they presented themselves. The lyrics are great. And there's just like not really negative things about this band, as you probably know. And then there's this, and this picture is the same picture that is on the cover of this guy. And this, I always kind of forgot when I first saw this that Sean is wearing a Wrecking Crew Balance of Terror shirt. Our good friends in the Wrecking Crew here from Boston. And this also has the Swiz comic book, which is pretty cool. I just love that. With the flag, the DC flag. Yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, and this is sort of the stuff on the 7 inches. And this stuff, when I was listening to the stuff on shuffle, these songs kind of got lost in my in the shuffle. Sorry, but so it was nice to hear these songs again, because I think this is a great record. And then I have the down 7-inch still, which is just another another great record by them. So yeah, this box, and then there's this book that comes with it that I have not seen yet. No Measure to Your Pleasure. Yeah, all sorts of amazing pictures in here. Yeah, this is I knew this was going to be a good set, obviously, just because the people behind it, uh, what is here, this band and this history is huge for a lot of us people, and so I'm excited to have this. It's the last few years has been great for um, stuff from when we were younger getting reissued. Especially for people that can't afford original copies, or if they didn't have them. So you can now get these records again. And well, this box set I think is limited. I don't think you can actually order it, and I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that selling these for extravagant amounts of money, uh, which is sad, but it is what it is. Yeah. So Swiz Box Set, uh, new book you can get on Akashic Books, which is they're doing a lot of great stuff, and yeah, Swiz. If you're not familiar with this band, check them out, and love you guys. Thanks.